Shehzad Poonawalla has hit the headlines for a letter he's written to Congress Vice President Rahul Gandhi challenging the upcoming presidential elections within the party. He's alluded to dynastic politics at its best, saying that these elections are rigged and the outcome is predetermined. He's also talked about not taking part in these elections because of a certainty that someone like him without a famous last surname would not stand a chance. Well, what's making Shehzad Poonawalla angry? Let's find out by speaking with him. Mr. Poonawalla, why have all of a sudden you discovered that the Congress is a dynastic party?
Well, I have been working for the Congress from 2008-9 onwards, and I have been seeking time from Rahul ji from 2011 onwards to address this issue of dynasty. I have in 6 years never got an audience from him. In 2016, I was appointed as the Maharashtra Congress President Secretary. My party curiously today says I'm not a congressman. I have letters after letters written by the party organization to me, but and a press release by Janardhan Dwivedi where my name is there, but they say I don't exist in Congress. So I have tried to reach out to him and tell him that dynasty is a problem in the party, and now especially when this election or so-called selection is taking place, there were certain facts that came to light in front of me. One, that the delegates who were supposed to be elected by, as per the constitution, to elect the president of the Congress party, they have been stage managed, they have been fixed. I have proof of that. And secondly, an official spokesperson of the Congress, even before the nominations have been filed, has said that the Congress party will have only a Gandhi as its president for not 10 years, 20 years, but for 50 and 100 years. So it's a clear endorsement that this is not an election, it's a selection. And therefore, I felt that there is not a wrong time to do the right thing, and I thought that one must speak out against this dynasty and against this flawed system, and therefore I wrote emails to Rahul ji.
Sure.
I don't know
Mr.
how they reach the media, but once they have, I'm not going to deny what I've said.
Okay, I mean, clearly how it reached the media, I don't know. A lot of people would say that you wanted your voice heard, and perhaps there's nothing wrong in that. My question to you is, what stops you from taking part in this election? Has anyone in the Congress party told you that, Mr. Shehzad Poonawalla, you cannot take part in this election?
Well, curiously, when the Congress party was asked for their reaction on the systemic flaws that I just highlighted, how delegates who are supposed to be elected as per Article 12 of my constitution, they have been selected by, dynastic, sycophantic state presidents at the behest of Sonia ji. They said that Shehzad is not even a member of the Congress party, so there's no question of him even being allowed to contest. They are denying my existence despite official letters of the party appointing me. So you can see that they don't want a fair contest. They don't want anybody to contest one Rahul Gandhi in an election. Therefore, the system was rigged. It proves my point. And secondly, I have the proof that in one of the states, these delegates were not elected. They were appointed and they were handpicked as yes men by the state president, who's a yes man of Rahul ji. By the way, Rahul ji has never contested an election in the party. He is the selected vice president. He's the selected general secretary. I mean, he's going to contest against an ordinary karyakarta, say like me or somebody else. He gets a 90% head start. The others don't have the same platform. So if we are going to have this election, let's have it with genuine delegates. Let's have it with Rahul ji resigning from the vice president post, and let's have it on merit, not on the basis of somebody's surname.
Okay, so, is it mandatory for resignations from post to fight an election? I'm not so sure. But at this point, Shehzad, what is the clear message that you're trying to send? Some people are saying that perhaps it's a cry for attention because in your letter you mentioned that Rahul Gandhi has not responded to you, not met you despite your requests. So are you upset about that? Is it, you just want him to notice you, or are you planning to switch over to another party?
Tamanna, for a large part of my political career till 2016, I did not have any big office in the party. I mean, I was an NSUI vice president once upon a time, but apart from that, nothing. And I don't want any position. I don't want any ticket. I don't want any post. I don't want to contest the president election in the party. All I want is a simple rule that can end dynastic politics in our party. And that rule is that in one family, there must be one ticket. The reason I want this rule is because overwhelmingly our party favors dynasts, whether it comes to giving them posts, whether it comes to, take a state, Maharashtra, Gujarat, Haryana, Punjab, Karnataka, Madhya Pradesh, Rajasthan. Who are the presidents? They are all dynasts. Okay. 48% of the Lok Sabha tickets in 2014 were given to dynasts. Overwhelmingly, they are favored in every party's decision making. Where is the space for non-dynasts? So this is the principle that was espoused by Gandhiji. Gandhiji never had his children in this party. So we need to return to those principles. We lost the 2014 election because we looked like a party that supported dynasty and parivarvad.
No,
and therefore to win the new future elections, we need to get out of this
it's interesting you
parivarvad.
say this, Shehzad, because at Berkeley, when asked a question about dynasty, Rahul Gandhi talked about a number of people from entertainment and from business and said that, there are dynasts all across the country. I'll say this again. Is it news to you that the Congress party runs on dynasty? It's what the BJP has been saying for a long time. And if you're unhappy, will you be quitting and joining perhaps the BJP, which has an anti-dynasty position?
The problem is that nobody asked Rahulji when he said that in Berkeley, that in 2007, when you were selected as the General Secretary of the party, you promised to the youth of this country that I will reform the IYC and the NSUI, the youth wings, so that non-dynasts can enter. You failed on that. You still were selected despite the losses that we faced in UP elections and all over the country. You were selected as the vice president. You then promised us that in 2014 I will reform the system and reform the party now that I'm becoming vice president. You continued to favor dynasts. You continued to favor feudal system. So the point is that rather than blaming the Indian society for dynastism, the Congress vice president should have told us that whether he's accepting a rule that I have proposed, one person in a family gets a ticket. That's a simple rule to end dynastyism. But he did not do that. And as far as where I will go, I have always loved the Congress. I continue to love the Congress, and I will continue to fight against Sangh Parivar and Parivarvad. Both of these things I'll want to fight, and I'll fight it as long as they consider me to be a congressman within the Congress forum.
Well, maybe you should try your luck at these elections, Shehzad. You never know.
I would have tried my luck at these elections, and for that Rahulji has to do three things. One, allow genuine delegates to be elected, not for them to be handpicked and selected by his cronies. Two, he must allow himself and myself and all of us to compete on the same platform. He can't run 90 meters ahead and then start the race. And three, let's have a televised debate. You can anchor it. Let's do it on merit. Let's see who articulates a position better. Let's see who wins elections better. Let's see who convinces people better. But I don't think people are up for testing merit over surname.
All right. Well, thanks for speaking with us, Shehzad Poonawalla, Congress leader. Of course, some in the Congress party are debating that fact right now, saying that dynasty is what is holding the party back. Direct challenge to Rahul Gandhi. Is it a cry for attention? Will it lead to anything more than maybe some headlines? Remains to be seen. But he has raised a point which has resonated with a number of political watchers.